in studio here, Mustapha. So, I mean, if you listen to Vitus, he explains clearly that that money paid, the OSP says they were legitimate commissions, which of course are in business. Like you also allege against former finance minister's company when he takes commissions from the loans they go for. So it's the same arrangement.
Yeah, so, you know, I've already stated that. And I won't go into the details of the issue. I've listened to our three colleagues, and when I listened to my brother Mohammed, clearly this is somebody who is ignorant about investigation. Two, he may be ignorant about how the laws work and how interjurisdictional prosecutions are carried out. He doesn't understand it. If he does, I don't think that he will sound this way. A deputy general secretary of a party in government, you don't speak like that. Now, let me come to this matter. What is very important here is that President Mahama stand exonerated, cleaned by the special prosecutor. We all know that both in the UK and in the US, there was nothing substantial. There was no culpability against him. But what happened here in Ghana was a politically motivated propaganda, and they are standing to use that propaganda again, which has fallen flat on the floor. It has fallen flat for lack of evidence, falling flat for lack of merit, falling flat because if you look at the people who intend to even use that, to hang on that, they are worse. If a relative engaged in business whilst you're in government was a crime, President Akufo-Addo should have been publicly executed. Publicly. Because as for him, he's worse. We've never had a president who have syndicated family takeover of government like he did. He didn't just, Ken Ofori-Atta didn't just have a company that did business. He is a relative of the president, who was our finance minister, under whom President Akufo-Addo and his children siphoned state money through contracts that have yet been established by the Auditor General. So these things are not political conversations. This is what the Auditor General have said.
But in some of them, they've come out to explain that they've not been paid for.
So if explanation was enough, when President Mahama said, I have no wrongdoing in Airbus, it should have sounded well in the ears of both President Akufo-Addo and his government. But yet, he incentivized it, motivated it, exploited it politically, and today it has fallen flat. You know, the same President Akufo-Addo was the one who fueled this Papano, conversation and all over to smear President Mahama. But when he became president, we caught him red-handed with pictures. That is what God does. So today, the NDC is happy again because we have a presidential candidate who is a former president, who has an impeccable track record, who has a credibility, who has an integrity of honesty, because when he says A, nothing can find it to be B. But on the other side, in fact, even if relatives having contracts was a crime, just yesterday, Anthony Kabo was defending Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia's brother, who was given 200 million road contract out of sole sourcing. We didn't talk about it. We haven't finished that conversation. And so the MPP should not even start this conversation because they are not any place close to that credibility. They don't have it. They cannot sit on the table to say that, oh, if you are a relative, you have a relative in government, it means that you have done some wrong. No, they shouldn't even start that conversation.